Hey everyone, the UiPath CEO said the magic words that every investor in 2024 wants to hear, saying that he believes the combination of artificial intelligence and automation is the strategic enabler for UiPath and its customers. Of course, AI has been the hottest investing trend in 2024 after 2023, where it was also the hottest investing trend. So those words are really enthusiastic for UiPath stock investors. But the UiPath CEO had more to say, so let's dig into more of the details of what this automation and AI company's CEO had to say.
I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.
All right, Rob Enslin, the CEO of UiPath, said that they had a strong close to their fiscal year, which exceeded their guidance across the top and bottom line. So for their recently completed year, sales were better than the company expected and profits were better than the company expected. You'd love to see companies that deliver better than expected results on both the top and bottom line. That's certainly encouraging for investors in UiPath stock. For the fourth quarter specifically, net new annual recurring revenue of 86 million, ending the year with a total of annual recurring revenue of 1.464 billion. That was an increase of 22%, and their revenue hit a quarterly record of 405 million, which was up 31% year over year. UiPath likes to talk about its ARR, the annual recurring revenue, because this is consistent for them. They feel this is an indicator of the company's prospects going forward, and the new deals that it signed, the net new ARR, pushed the company up to 1.464 billion in annual recurring revenue. These are contracts that UiPath has with its customers that are going to be recurring. These are subscriptions. Think of the subscriptions that you have where you get billed every month and you're more likely to stick around because you've signed up to that subscription and you're probably going to keep it unless something causes you to go in and cancel. Some disappointment causes you to go in and cancel that subscription. So that's easier for a company than to have to go out and generate new sales all the time. Just having to serve existing customers to keep them from canceling is a lot easier in generating revenue and a lot less costly in generating revenue than having to go out and win new customers all the time. So this is an important strategic metric for those following UiPath stock. The CEO also saying this was our first quarter of GAAP profitability as a public company. That's a big milestone for many of these younger companies, for many of these growth stocks to achieve GAAP profitability on the bottom line. So they're very pleased with the team's cost management and discipline around capital deployment, which has focused their energy on the right initiatives and sets us up for success. And I think I first highlighted UiPath's strategic improvements, their cost-cutting efforts around late 2022. And those moves are starting to pay dividends here. They're starting to pay off as the company reached profitability on the bottom line here in its latest quarter. So kudos to UiPath and their milestone in hitting profitability on the bottom line. And back to that comment I alluded to at the beginning of the video, the CEO saying that I believe that the combination of artificial intelligence and automation is the strategic change enabler for our customers. And I agree with this statement. It's not just AI with UiPath, but it's also AI with automation. And that creates a powerful combination that increases productivity for businesses that are able to implement this. Now, they're still in the early stages where primarily, I should say, large businesses can benefit from their services because it's costly to implement, but the return on investment has been incredible because combining AI with automation has delivered powerful results for UiPath and its customers. And if they can continue to drive this strategy, they can make their services more accessible. that's going to drive significant growth for UiPath going forward. So the company already demonstrating solid improvements, but they're just at the beginning stages. They could have a long runway of improvement harnessing this technology and delivering this service to their customers. And one of the areas with significant improvement or significant value added by UiPath is in document understanding. And one example is to automate invoice processing with the goal of expanding company wide. So you can imagine if you're a company that deals with invoices all the time, it's painstaking to receive the invoice, generate an understanding of the invoice. You have to allocate a person to be reading these invoices, inputting them into the system, and then maybe it has to go to the billing department, which is a separate department and a separate person, all of which can be automated if the company can come in, automate this process, and eliminate those painstaking, tedious tasks that are repetitive and continue to increase as a business grows. This is just one example of how UiPath can come into a business and improve, make their processes more automated, less costly, and then those people that were previously working on those tedious tasks can now work on higher value tasks where they can add more value to the business than just doing simple document processing that doesn't really take that much skill in processing these documents. And lastly, the company said that it continued to deepen their relationship with Microsoft to build best-in-class automation experiences and integration. So this brings AI-powered automation to customers using Microsoft Azure, and they see opportunities to expand this collaboration to accelerate their joint customers' move to the cloud with AI-infused industry solutions and enterprise modernization with Microsoft. So this makes it more accessible for businesses to reach and retrieve and buy UiPath's services because of the relationship with Microsoft. Microsoft has relationships through its cloud service offering, Microsoft Azure, with many businesses worldwide. And so this is giving access to more customers for UiPath. So really interesting comments here from the UiPath CEO. And just to remind you, I do have UiPath stock rated as a buy. I reiterated this recommendation following UiPath's latest quarterly earnings results. So I have incorporated its latest results from mid-March into my buy recommendation for UiPath stock. Before I let you go, let me tell you about the greatest deal on YouTube. With just a click of a button, you can get free financial analysis from a professor with decades of investing experience. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again soon.